Hi moms! Welcome to Trimester 1 Pilates. My name is Maria. I'm going to be your instructor for this course. Trimester 1 is going to be an 8-week course, so you probably just found out you're pregnant. Congratulations. The structure of this course is going to be 5 days per week. Day 1 is going to be a good full body Pilates flow. Day 2 is going to be lower body. Day 3 is going to be upper body. Day 4 focuses on your core and back. And day 5 is going to be a nice, gentle, full body stretching flow. Each class will probably incorporate a little bit of everything. That's just the nature of most movements. But yeah, it should be really fun. Always talk to your primary healthcare provider before starting any new fitness regime. So including this course, you want to make sure that you're cleared to exercise and be aware of any movements that you need to avoid for yourself and your baby. If a movement ever doesn't feel right or doesn't feel comfortable, just skip it. Feel free to modify absolutely anything and just listen to your body, listen to your intuition. And yeah, that should be some good tips for the course. So always feel free to take breaks, grab water. For today's class, all we're gonna need is our mat. Today we're gonna do an introduction into Pilates. We're gonna do kind of our full body, and it should be pretty great. Nice short one for our first day. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So we're gonna start off laying on our mat. So we're gonna lay in crook position. While you're in that early first trimester, it's still safe to lay on your back for short periods of time to do exercises. Once we get into trimester 2, we're going to stop laying on our back altogether. But for now, it's totally okay for most people. So what we're going to do is just sink our tailbone heavy, feet flat on the floor. You can gently press your triceps into the ground. Let your wrists totally relax and melt into the mat. Lengthen through the back of your neck, widen through the base of your skull. Think of your 2 hip bones here gently pulling apart. And we're just going to focus our breathing into our side body. As you inhale, fill your side body full of air. Exhale, belly button sinks to spine. Inhale again, fill your side body full of air. Exhale, belly button sinks to spine. Now, as we're in this neutral spine alignment, you want to still drop that tailbone, sink it heavy. There will be a slight little curve in your lower back. If you feel like you need more support there, you can always just put a little small rolled up towel right in the small of your back. Okay, so as we inhale, you're creating space, and with each exhale, we're doing that pulling, sinking belly button to spine feeling to engage our transverse abdominis. That's our deepest core muscle. It's also a local stabilizer, so we always want that to be turned on first before any movement. And it kind of starts in our breathing. Being in a nice neutral spine is the most optimal for your local stabilizers to be on. It's the best for breathing. Lots of good things here. All right, so now with each exhale, we're going to engage our pelvic floor a little bit. So inhale, side body full of air. Exhale, imagine you're holding in a P, just about 10%. Lift your pelvic floor. At the same time, pull belly button to spine. You can kind of feel right in, so you feel your 2 hip bones, bring 2 fingers in a little bit. As you exhale, if you find those fingers are jumping out a lot, you're using your obliques too much, just try and soften and pull in with your deep core. Alrighty, so now let's bring in some movement into our class. So we're going to start off with just some heel drags. So you're going to stretch one leg long, and as you exhale, you can pull it back, keeping a neutral spine, then switch. Still breathing, pulling belly button to spine. Good job. One more on each side. And stop. All right, pressing your triceps into the ground. Take a deep breath in into your side body. Exhale, we are going to slowly lift your tailbone, rolling through your spine, articulating through your back. Push your heels into the ground. Shoot those hips up. Hold at the top. And then slowly go down. Again, inhale, prepare. Exhale, roll through your spine, articulate through your back. Knees stay in line with your toes, shoulders, and hips. And then slowly back down. Okay, let's do one more. So rolling through, you got this. Pressing those heels into the ground until your sternum and pubic bone are kind of nice and lined up at the top. Not overarching, just till you find alignment. And then slowly coming down. Nice, ending in neutral. All right, so now we're gonna do 5 where it's more of a hinge. So we're not gonna articulate and roll through our back. We're just gonna send our hips straight up. So pushing your hips into, or pushing your heels into the ground, almost imagining that you're dragging them through mud towards your back energetically. We're gonna push up, straight up, and then lower. So we're not articulating through our back, we're shooting our hips straight up and lower. There's 2. 3, I like to imagine squeezing a piece of paper between my butt cheeks. 4, and one more, 5. Nice, alrighty. So now we're gonna warm up our external and internal hip rotating muscles. So we're gonna bring our arms up in front of our body. Exhale, plug your arms in, keeping our feet on the ground, but they're slowly open. We're gonna bring our arms up overhead. At the same time, knees are coming out. And return to center. So let's try inhaling, reach up, maintaining that neutral spine, and exhale, back to center. So hips and pelvis are stable here. You almost want to imagine you have a cup of water right on your pelvis, and you don't want to let it drop as your knees drop wide. Maintaining that neutral spine, you got it. All those baby whisper muscles. And one last one. And lower those arms. Good job. Okay, so now we're gonna lay on our side. So you can kind of line up the tips of your shoulder blades with your tailbone and your toes. We're gonna do clamshell here. So feet together. You can have one arm in front of your chest. Head is gonna lie completely on the ground, or on the arm that is on the ground, so it's kind of in a nice relaxing position. Pick up that bottom oblique energetically, so don't let it just sink into the floor. You wanna imagine you're holding it kind of up and away, pulling belly button to spine. We're gonna keep breathing here, and now that we just warmed up those muscles, we're gonna bring it a little spicier. So we're gonna inhale, open, toes together, exhale, close. You can reverse the breath if you would like to. The most important thing is that you're just still breathing. And one more, we should do about 8. And let's switch sides. Good job. All right. So coming onto the other side, getting into that same nice position where you have the tips of your shoulder blades, tailbone, and feet all together. Opening, pulling up your bottom oblique, and closing. And 8. Good work. Okay, push yourself up. We're gonna go into tabletop. So we're gonna stack our shoulders over top of our wrists, our hips right over top of our knees, tucking the chin just slightly so you have a nice long back of your neck. Crown of your head is pulling straight in front of you to the wall. Sit bones are almost like shooting headlights straight back. You're gonna pull your baby up and in, and we're just gonna stabilize in a nice neutral spine here. Okay, once you find that neutral, you're breathing into your side body. Exhale, pulling belly button to spine, squeezing that pelvic floor a little bit. Widening through our collarbones here, so sending each shoulder east and west. You're gonna pick up opposite arm and leg here. And if you wanna modify, you can always do just the leg or just the arm, but you just wanna inhale, stretch away. Exhale, pull to center. We're gonna do 8 on this side. 2, 3, balance that cup of tea on your back. 4, nice strong trunk. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And return to center. Good job. Remember to soften your elbows just a little bit so they aren't locked. Picking up the other arm and leg. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale, pull it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. Good work. Alrighty. So now we're just gonna stretch it out. So we're gonna inhale, open up one arm to the sky, opening up your body. Exhale, we're gonna thread the needle. So you're gonna tuck your arm down through, bringing your head to the ground if it feels comfortable. You can always use a block here. And just letting your hips go. Taking long, deep breaths, sending your air to the bottom of your lungs. And try and breathe in and out of your nose. Stimulate that parasympathetic nervous system, rest and digest. One more inhale. On your next exhale, push yourself up. Back to that quadruped. Inhale, reach the other arm up. Exhale, thread the needle through. Let your head come to the ground if it's comfortable. And just sitting in that nice twist. Only ever going to the point of tension, not pain when you're stretching. And one more inhale. Exhale, push yourself back up to tabletop. And now we're gonna widen the knees, send the hips back, walk the hands forward, come into child's pose here. You can let your hips come all the way to your heels if that feels okay. And when you're ready, one last deep breath. Exhale, you can kind of walk your hands back, round through your spine, come up. Reach your arms up overhead, give yourself a high five. Awesome. Alrighty. Great job today, moms. Congratulations. You made it through class 1 of week 1 of trimester 1. Yay. So I hope you had a good class. That was really good, like kind of base exercises, setting a good foundation, setting up that neutral spine alignment and breathing for the rest of our classes. Week 1, we're focused a lot on that good, like kind of foundation base stuff, but then we'll just progress through there. So thank you for joining me, and I can't wait to see you in day 2. See you then. Bye.